I don't like the term jack of all trades, and it's because I'm a generalist, and I think generalists kind of don't get enough attention in the everyday media because no one wants to watch someone who's pretty good at a lot of different things. They want to watch someone who's the best at one thing. And it makes sense like why generalists don't really get famous, but the generalists vastly outnumber the pros at one field. Like there are just so many more people that are good at many different things than people that are good at one specific thing. And I feel like I lack discipline to go really deep in one thing, and I get bored and I move on to other things, but I just pick up so many like little skills, practice them for a little bit and then move on to the next thing. Like just to give a practical list, I can program in a bunch of different languages. I understand like layouting and design. I feel like I'm a decent writer. I've read Elements of Style and I understand the structure of that. I read a lot. I can solve Rubik's Cubes. I can run pretty fast miles. I know all the terminology about bodybuilding and calisthenics and powerlifting to a moderate degree. I'm not an expert. I can cross-country ski in both styles. I can downhill ski. I can shoot biathlon rifles. I can row. I can climb. And then let's see, other software stuff. I know like Vim text editing. I understand like all the spreadsheet stuff pretty well with Excel. It's kind of just listing my CV here, but I don't know. And there are lots of other miscellaneous like little things I've picked up over the years, like how to tie my shoes really fast, and like I just efficiency max everything and I try to get better at everything in my life. One thing also, I think a skill that I have that is very valuable that other people won't pick up on until later, if you're like a nerdy engineering type, is like social engineering, and which I'm just starting to get into in like my everyday life, like influencing and manipulating the people around me, not in negative ways. Like I try to match make people and stuff. I'm just getting into that, and I'm finding it's actually something I can practice as a skill too, which is a little bit frightening. I can kind of control people around me, but I think I also understand like personal aesthetics and image a little bit. I mean, you're talking to me like online. I've set this all up. I've orchestrated it all. I won't say that it was like a master plan from the beginning, but it's a skill I just relentlessly keep practicing and understanding more and more of. It's just like Vim. I just like keep reading the manuals to everything and trying to improve my skills. And you'll eventually start running into a lot of people that also do this at one point or another, just because, I don't know, that's how it's happening to me. The people that are also kind of generalists and aren't very famous because they do a lot of different things and they do them all pretty well, but not like LeBron James well, they'll start to find you. They're kind of hidden, but they'll look for other people who are like smart generalists, and they'll kind of pick you up so you can work together on things. Because being a generalist, it's the full quote is jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. So it's kind of saying like, yeah, it's you're not like a full master. You're not a LeBron James of Helen Keller of flying planes of playing basketball of Vim, in my case. But I can do a lot of things, and I can do them all pretty well. Because I feel like our archetype of character, our like type of guy or girl, if you're one of the 3%, is just the type that like goes really hard and loves to practice and get better than other people at things. We're just all very competitive. It's kind of in our nature. And we do that for everything in our lives. Like just everything to us is kind of a game to win. And yeah, I don't know. That's my take on jack of all trades. So don't feel bad because you don't have like one skill that's just like completely maxed out. And I would say like Vim, some people might consider like I'm closer to maxing out than anything else, like that kind of workflow stuff. The way I look at that is I'm not even close to maxing it out, and maybe that's the attitude of someone who is a generalist, or no, maybe it's the attitude of someone who will go really deep at some point once I like sort my life out and figure out what I want to actually focus on, because now I just have like so many random abilities and opportunities popping up all around me. It's my life is turning into a tornado as we speak. But what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I was talking about, no, I was trying to trick myself into remembering by doing yeah. It doesn't always work. You just have to think about it hard sometimes. I don't consider myself even remotely close to the final endgame boss of that. Like, I've seen the caracorder. I think it would be some kind of caracorder stuff, and I need like a fully custom keyboard layout and a bunch of snippets and a bunch of like AI powered stuff and a bunch of like I need a really, the way I look at it is there's just no bottom to this, and I'm not even close. I think this field of workflow stuff is like 10% of what can be achieved, and everyone is just kind of copying each other right now, and it's all stale. And we need some more boundary pushing stuff. Like there hasn't been like a big breakthrough in this since, in my opinion, really like Vim and Emacs, and I think there can be another one of those big breakthroughs within our lifetime. I don't know if I'm going to be the one to do it, but I might be involved in some level, at least using my social platform to bring people together to work on it. If that's something that we want to focus on, I mean, there's a lot of other things, but yeah. In general, I think this channel will turn into a big collaboration effort with a lot of like competent people to get some good done for the world. Like I want to get a lot of you to contribute to open source software, but not just like randomly, oh, you should go contribute to open source. It's going to be like a coordinated effort to build things together and find the smartest people to put in charge of the most stuff. So that's where I'm at currently. I think Jack of all trades is somewhat of a scam, but it is important to focus on one thing, but also you can focus on many, many different skills and kind of know them all. And I mean, like, it's many different skills. You just put anything your mind to, like, I'm looking all around me, so I built this from scratch. Well, I copied the PCB and I etched it in KiCad, so I guess you could say I know circuit engineering enough to